Hey students, but what is a program of study? Well, a program of study is a sequence of classes offered that follows a specific career pathway. So you say, what will this do for me? Well, it'll equip you with skills that you'll need for college, your career, and other opportunities after high school. In this video, you will see some students working in the academies offered here at McNeil High School, and hear students talk about their experiences. Let's get cruising.
In the Level 1 AV class, we do a lot of the history of film, but you also do some hands-on activities such as writing your own scripts, production, setting up tripods, and we also do editing on Final Cut Pro.
Especially in the advanced audio-video class, as well as practicum, students are given the chance to enter their films into multiple competitions. So we have UIL and we have South by Southwest. And also this year, students were given the opportunity to enter their film into a competition for the Better Business Bureau.
In the rest of the AV curriculum, you get a lot more freedom. You also learn new film techniques, including new equipment such as dollies, lav mics, boom poles, and jib arms.
In animation, we use Adobe Flash and Adobe Animate CC, and you can be as creative as you want. We learn how to make our own characters, our own backstories, and we learn how to animate, just like cartoons.
So in this project, we were asked to make a 45-second long animation of a character we made. To do this, we used tweens and bone tools, which we learned earlier in previous projects.
I joined this class because it was one of the ag classes and it just seemed a lot really interesting. I've learned a lot of welding and electrician stuff, some plumbing, and it's going to help me in my future because being in the military, having a wide variety of skills is always going to help you.
I'm CJ, I'm with the Transportation, Distribution, and Logistics class. I know it's a complicated name, but it's not as bad as it sounds. It's basically an automotive class where we learn about cars, we learn to fix cars, diagnostics, simple and basic repairs on cars. We're allowed to bring our own cars in to work on. It gets you hands-on experience and what you might like to do in the future. It's a great class and I love it.
Well, what this class is we learn how to make a website, we learn how to construct it, the different aspects that go into it. Now what we're also doing, Flash Professional. And what we do here is we make little videos and you can edit them, edit how long it takes, fast or slow, make different shapes. And we end up getting things like this.
In DIM, we do like a lot of programs. Like we start out the year with just simple ones like PowerPoint and then Audacity, which you can use to edit audio clips. And then we move on to more complicated programs like Premiere, which you edit movie clips with.
In the advertising class, you really leave with a bunch of finished products. You'll have examples of direct mail, of flyers, of presentations, and in the end, you'll leave with an entire advertising campaign.
Right now we're doing a unit on how to prepare for a job interview properly and put together your resume. If I wasn't in this class and I didn't know a lot of these things, I would be pretty lost.
Alright, so the first class you're going to be taking is the Principles of Agriculture. You're going to be doing your first semester all about animals and your second semester all about plants. So during the first semester you'll go to a farm, you do some hands-on activities with the animals. Second semester you'll be growing plants and stuff in the greenhouse that we have. While you're taking these classes, you can be taking a various number of different classes such as hunting, fishing, wildlife classes, small animal management. That will move into vet tech if you want to go that route towards being a veterinary science. And there you're going to be working with dogs and cats and more household domesticated animals.
In journalism, we learn different types of writing. There's reporters and there's designers, and they publish our school newspaper, which is the Trailblazer. It's a lot of teamwork, a lot of team building, a lot of communication skills.
There's the clinical path, which is the one I'm on, and that's a really cool one because there's so many opportunities, and we're certified nurses assistants, and then we went into the hospital and did rotations of the different units.
Phlebotomy, which is blood drawing from veins, draw blood from fake arms, and over the summer we have an ACC program that you can join where you get to actually work as a phlebotomy tech.
If you don't do the clinical route, you can always do the science route. Your junior year, you take anatomy and physiology, and you're actually looking at the body systems the whole year. Your senior year, The one semester you do pathophysiology, which is the studying of the actual diseases, and then you do microbiology the second semester. That's when you actually look at the bacterias and look at them under microscopes and see like how they form, what they eat, all that good stuff.
We're in the junior and senior anatomy class at McNeil High School. This class is mainly about learning about the human body systems and how the body works. You get to do a lot of things with learning how and prepare you for the medical field if you choose to go down that path. You learn a lot. You get to diagnose yourself if you're ever sick. You'll sometimes know what's wrong with you. Right? It's a good class. It's fun. It's exciting. Like Doug said, we got scientific labs to do. We also have a lot of dissections we do with the heart, the body, learning all the functions.
Basically, we start out the year when we learn about the fictional story of a dead woman. And throughout the year, we conduct lots of experiments and tests and labs to figure out how she might have died.
So we learn a lot about diseases like sickle cell anemia, high blood pressure, and diabetes.
And then following this course is a human body systems class in which we make lots of clay models to figure out how the systems work together and how they work in general.
So following the human body systems course in your junior year, you would take a class called medical intervention, where basically you follow another fictional family and you learn about their diseases.
And then lastly, in senior year, you would take biomedical innovation, where you try to think of a problem that threatens the 21st century in biomedical science ways and try to figure out how to solve that issue.
Hi, my name is Brandon Young. I'm the unit commander here at TX 934. We're the Air Force Junior Reserve Officer Training Unit here at McNeil High School. We do a bunch of really cool things about ROTC. You learn a lot, you do a lot of stuff, and you make a lot of friends. I've been in here for 4 years, and I wouldn't take back a second of it.
A big part of being an ROTC is learning self-discipline.
You also gain a lot of leadership skills and following skills.
We get to learn about aerospace science and a lot of educational skills.
You also learn to prep for colleges and future careers.
In Principles of Ed, we learn about the school system and make projects such as the schoolhouses you see here. And in Child Guidance, we learn how a child develops and how their brain grows. And in both classes, we go to the elementary school to act as teachers in the classroom, and we learn how to teach them effectively.
Hi, my name is Peyton Literal. I just want to say I went through food nutrition class and it was great, fun, exciting. We start off the class, we learned a lot of food nutritional facts. You get to do a lot of things such as cooking, learning how to bake pizza, learning how to make cookies.
My name is Kara Courtney. I'm a senior this year, and I'm part of the engineering program.
In terms of hands-on activities, we also get to do a lot of machining once you get past. We have our 3D printer, which is really awesome, and then we also have mills and drills to actually machine parts that we program ourselves using codes. One of the main things that we get to do in computer integrated manufacturing is that we get to take a program and design it to cut out parts of wax. And then we can use those parts to, say, create molds and casts for other things.
You just get to do a lot of hands-on project. It's a lot of team-based learning. We get to go on tons of field trips. It's very technical. There is quite a bit of math and science in the engineering, but it's very fun.
In computer science, students learn to use Java programming and will be able to code anything from simple coding to more advanced coding and eventually being able to make games and programs. A lot of what we do in the computer science classes are project-based, and there are 3 different levels in computer science. There's Introduction to Computer Science, AP Computer Science, and Computer Science 3. And each of those courses are designed to teach different levels of Java and cover different expertise.
Symphonic band, a wind symphony, and a wind ensemble, and you audition for those in May at the end of your school year, and then you get put in those for the upcoming fall semester. Friday are game days, so in the morning we have rehearsal. We'll run through our show and like the piece that we're playing that night. Football games, we sit in the stands and we play what are called stand tunes. So they're basically short little pieces, like Lips Are Moving by Meghan Trainor, or like burlesque and stuff like that are like fun. And then the Majestics, which is our dance group, will dance to them. And then at halftime, we'll go down and we'll warm up, and then we'll go perform a part of our show on the football field.
In the Visual and Performing Arts program, you're able to take dance classes to improve your dancing ability, your technique, and further your passion for dance. In a dance class, you will have a jazz, tap, ballet, and hip-hop unit, and will perform a dance at Illusions, the spring show at the end of the year.
If you choose, you can audition to be part of the varsity drill team and become a Majestic.
We perform on the football field during football season, at pep rallies, competitions, and at Illusions.
In Theater 4, you kind of learn how to do directing and things of that sort, and we're actually playwriting. And so you get all different aspects of it if that's what you're interested in doing. Like, you don't just have to be an actor.
We start with the script that we're using for the school production, and we brainstorm ideas and we create our set, like with sketches, and then we go to our shop. I also got interested in lighting, and I was able to learn how to, run the lights. And I'm basically learning things that people in the Performing Arts Center are learning, the professionals are doing, but I'm doing it when I'm in high school. It's an amazing experience, and it's fantastic that this school is able to provide that for me.
Well, in choir we sing, and we have different competitions and concerts that we go to. So like, we prepare the different music that we have, and our music ranges from like gospel music to like Latin music. We sing all different kinds of music.
So as far as the levels of choir, we have 2 different show choirs that are both varsity level. We have Musicale, which is a mixed show choir, and then we have Rhapsody, which is an all-girls varsity show choir. And then as for choral choirs, we have 2 varsity levels. We have Chambers, which is mixed, and then we have Chorale Women, which is our varsity all-women class. And then we have preceding levels in men's choirs and women's choirs.
Hi, my name is Kelsey Madison, and I am in AP 3D here at McNeil. We get to make art using all kinds of different materials. I've used wood and alabaster stone and cardboard and wire and clay, all kinds of different materials. We get to make art about what we want to make art about, and it's really awesome.
Here at McNeil, we have 3 levels of orchestra, and based on your skill level, you get placed in one of the orchestras. What we play in class, it can pretty much range from anything. We can go from Beethoven one day to playing the Halo theme song the next day. We usually play those songs for either our concerts that we have or for UIL. Sometimes we'll play with the band for a full orchestra UIL.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a better understanding of what we offer here at McNeil High School. Good luck, and get cruising.